Hello friends, Kao here, and it is a good time if you like Mega Evolution. I have recently been playing the new Legends ZA game, and I'm really enjoying it so far. And obviously the TCG expansion for Mega Evolution recently came out, which is what we're going to be opening up today. Now, I was lucky enough to be able to get a pre-order from the Pokémon Center website for this set, and not only was I able to get 2 ETBs, which my partner and I already opened, so sorry if you won't be seeing that today, but I did get an entire booster box as well, which is what we're going to be opening today. And this time it's going to be the full booster box. I know in some of my past videos I've only done like half of a booster box or like X amount of packs from one, just because I was worried about those videos getting too long, but y'all have let me know that you don't mind the longer videos, so be sure to grab a snack, a drink, get comfy, because this will be a little bit longer as we get through the entire box, but hopefully we get some good pulls. Now, as for chase cards, if you've been here before, you know I'm after ghost Pokemon, I'm after art, I'm after just anything that looks cool. I love the art in the TCG so much, and there are actually some really cool art rares for some of my favorite ghost Pokemon in this set, which I'm hoping to pull. If I don't, I will absolutely be picking them up at some point because they are just so good. Now, the first of those, of course, being Spiritomb. I played a lot of Pokemon Diamond as a kid and definitely have a special place for Spiritomb. I've actually got a little Spiritomb plushie here. This is from the Knocked Out line, so it is kind of funny, but definitely would love to get a Spiritomb card, and I think that this card is kind of like creepy, very spooky vibes, which is very fitting for Spiritomb. And the other, of course, being Houndstone. I love this art so much. I do love both ghost Pokemon and dog Pokemon, and Houndstone and Greavard are some of my favorites, so I would love to pull this, but also even just the regular versions, like not the full art, like special illustration rare version would be really cool, but if I could get this one, it would be so cool, because look at those colors, look at the outlines, oh, it's just so cool, and it's got like a creepy but like kind of peaceful, serene vibe as well, so yeah, so those are what I'm mostly looking for, but as you know, I love to admire the art of all of these cards. All of the artists for the TCG are just fantastic. So with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into it and see what we can pull. Alright, we have our sealed booster box for the Mega Evolution set. This one came from the Pokémon Center, and it's got a little message about including a promo card in here. And I forget, I saw which one this was when it was announced, but I forget. So it'll be fun to see which one is actually in this. Anyway, let's go ahead and open this up. There we go. And this is our promo, the little Bulbasaur, which it's interesting, it's not actually marked as a promo card from what I can see. It looks like it's just one of the illustration rares from the set with a little Mega Evolution stamp here at the bottom. This art is so pretty, and I believe it connects with the other two in the same evolution line, which is really cool. Today we are opening the whole thing, so we got a lot of packs to get through. I'll probably cut out after the first couple, like the actual pack opening, just because it gets pretty tedious, but let's get into it. And here is a closer look at this Bulbasaur out of the box, or out of the packaging. I just love the colors on this. The huge contrast is so cool. I really like this card. Alright, let's get to opening the packs now. We got, I think it's 36. Yeah, I think it's 36. I don't know. We're not going to count because that's way too many. I will lose track. Alright, we got pack number 1. Lightning Energy. Alright, we've got a Heliolisk, which this is absolutely just a funny little guy. I really like this art. It's so simple. There's not like a lot of like shadow or any kind of like texture or anything on the Pokemon, and then there's a ton of detail on the beach, and it's like a nice contrast there. That's really fun. We've got a Nincada going through like tree branches, it looks like. Oh, cute little core fish. Got little bubbles going around. A Fearow, which I really like how heavy the line art is on the Pokemon themselves, and then you can see it kind of diminishes. So like the first layer here with the Pokemon in the foreground is really heavy, and then these kind of buildings that are a little closer have a little bit less, and then it goes to like almost like complete shadow. Very like much lighter line art in those back buildings. I don't know how well that comes across, but I think it's a really neat effect. We've got a Ninjask coming at you. I would be terrified if this Pokemon was flying at me. We've got Marshadow doing a shadowy sidekick. That is very fun. I like how you get the like effect of, you know, he's a ghost Pokemon. He's kind of disappearing into the ether there as he kicks. That's a really nice way of showing that. You, our little firefish. It always just looks so funny. Another core fish. This is our reverse hollow though. We've got a reverse hollow Sandshrew, which the purples with the yellows in this art is really fun, and I love the line work inside for like the texture on the Sandshrew itself. Really like that. Very cute. And then we've got a Xerneas with a very interesting pose here. Like the angle on this is kind of insane. Like we've got the front leg here coming down. Very interesting angle here. Definitely facing up into the creepy. I mean, he's not creepy. It's just the angle is making him a little intimidating. That's the word I'm looking for. Next up, alright, we're gonna stop flipping the energies because we got a lot of packs to go through. We're starting this one with a Tinkatuff, looking very tough there. I like that one. A Seedot, looking the opposite, very chill. This is a Miki Tanaka one, and her style is always so good. He's just a chill little guy, chill little seed. We've got a Tyrogue in a very interesting environment. It looks like he's climbing up a building with a lot of vents, AC. I'm not sure. I think this is really interesting, actually, like environmentally. A lot of like really harsh lines here. That's an interesting one. I wouldn't have guessed I'd stop and like admire a Tyrogue card, but here we are. We've got a Snover. He is just another funny little guy. There's a lot of them in this set from what I understand. A little Shuckle. Shuckle is such an interesting Pokemon. I don't really want to think about what fermented juice is, and in like the anime they're always like asking Shuckle for juice, and there's a lot of questions here. I don't want to think about it too much. There's our Chiyu fish again. We've got an Iron Defender. Oh, I like this. This is a reverse hollow Execute. I have talked about this before, but I kind of want to start getting Execute cards and having like a dedicated like page or something for them in a binder, because where are they going? They're always like on an adventure. Like, where are they right now? I'm not entirely sure. I want to know what's their story. Where are you going, Execute? So many questions. And we've always got the sleeping one, the cracked one. We've got a Pyroar, reverse holo, and an Alakazam. We have Pachirisu, which this art is so pretty, very pastel and like serene. And wait, okay, for a second I thought the artist said Iono. It says Tono with a lowercase t. I was about to be like, what? Iono. But Tono, this is a beautiful piece. I love it. Not even a big Pachirisu fan, but I like it. My boy, we've got Greavard, which I love this pose. It's so good. And like the very watercolor style, it is such a good card. Will be going in the Ghosty binder. We've got another Bulbasaur here. I think this art is also very cute. Not as fun as the illustration rare, but I think he's making, like, he's smiling. He's in a field of flowers. It's adorable. We've got a Shroodle, which this is another fun one. I have been eyeing on this artist recently. This is Osare. I think their style is a lot of fun. I like their mix of line art and line artless, like you can see in the grass versus the Pokemon itself. And I like their style. I think it's neat. So I don't know, they might be earning a spot in the artist binder here soon. I like what I'm seeing. We got Inteleon here, very dynamic pose, a lot of fun. We've got Wally's Compassion. Heal all damage from one of your Mega Evolution Pokemon EX. Okay, that's interesting. A Pyroar. We've got a reverse holo Fighting Gong. Interesting. We've got a reverse holo Spearow, which I also really like this art. This set is got some great pieces in here. I like the very thin line art. It does almost have like a watercolor effect to some of these, like how the reds kind of blend out and everything like that. And you can see it on like the trash can too, but you still get that like nice crisp thin line art with the like little white outline. I don't know how well you can see it on the camera, but it's got like a very thin white outline around the Pokemon to help them pop. Very good. Not even a big Spearow fan, but again, these artists, man. And then we've got a Dialga. Looks like very aggressive, going in for like the attack there. In a very like foggy kind of cool environment. Nice. Alright, we've got a Baneri to start this one. This is the very cute one. I like, it's a line artless piece, but then you have the white around, like outline around the Pokemon itself to help them pop, which is fun. Very pastel, very cutesy. We've got a Nemel looking out over the kingdom. I don't know, looks like he's everything the light touches is Nemel's. Ooh, a Delmise, and I like this. This is an interesting angle. You know, like he's a haunted anchor and a wheel. It's fun. And I like this one. He'll be going into the Ghosty binder as well. Then we've got a Croagunk going in for a Smack. His only attack is Smack. And that is what is shown here. So, accurate depiction. Ah, yeah. We've got Spiritomb, which is also going in the Ghosty binder. And I love the colors on this one. And it's got like a nice kind of like gradient. So you've kind of got like more of the purple in the middle. And it goes out to more like red on the outer edges there. It's very fun. And I like that there's a lot of detail in the plants. I don't know if you can see it super well, but there's a lot of like leaf detail in here, which is really fun because it kind of juxtaposes with the simplicity that is Spiritomb, which I love this funny guy. And then we got Gumshoes. I got nothing to say about that guy. Surfing Beach. Interesting. That's kind of a fun one. Then we have, oh yes, we've got a reverse holo Ice Cube, which I love Ice Cube, if you didn't know. He is hanging out in an alley, it appears, and he's got like little sweat droplets on his head. So I think he's trying to find somewhere cooler. Maybe he's looking for the fridge that's in the illustration rare for the other Ice Cube. Super cute though. We have a strange timepiece reverse holo. De-evolve one of your evolved psychic Pokemon by putting any number of evolution cards on it into your hand. That's interesting. I'm curious how that would come into play since it's your own. Like trying to get out of like getting knocked out. I don't know. That's interesting. I'll have to look into that one a little more. Ooh, we have a Mega Kangaskhan EX. Wow, the colors on this are poppin'. This is super cool, actually. So I really like this. You've got the orange for like, that's kind of goes more with like Mama Kangaskhan, and then you get the blue to kind of go with Baby Kangaskhan. So I think that's really fun. I like that a lot. Run Errand is kind of a funny ability though, like truly the mom. Ah, what a cool card. And we'll open the Kangaskhan pack next. Alright, we got our Smackin' Croagunk again. He certainly is a guy. We've got a Delibird. Interesting, like, fall, autumn vibes in the forest behind. And also very watercolor. Pretty watercolor effect here. We have got a Spoink hopping on a laundry line. That's actually very funny. It looks like there's a lot of like city elements throughout some of these cards, which is cool. I just think this card is hilarious. Like, is he knocking stuff off? I want to know. I want to know your story, Spoink. Where are you going as well? Taking out the laundry. We've got an Electrike. Like a cute little dynamic pose there. I always love the colors on Electrike too. We've got a very angry looking Latios. He is charging at us with a Lustrous Assist, which is quite the ability name. But very angry. We've got all the lines for like the action pose, like moving towards us. Very cool. Okay, it is very funny. I just noticed the description at the bottom. It says it's a tender Pokemon that dislikes fighting, as he is very clearly ready to fight us. We've got a Repel, a Ninjask, a Reverse Holo Curlia, which this art is also very pretty. Very pretty line artless style, and you've got like the sunbeam. I was trying to point behind the card. You've got the like sunbeam coming in right as she's like pointing up in the middle of the dance. Very cute. Then we have Volcanion. He is certainly in a volcano. We can say that for sure. I do like the blue. I'm not super like, I don't know this Pokemon super well, so I don't know if it's normally that stark of a blue in kind of these like features in the eyes. Probably is, but it stands out really well with all the red in the background as well. And then we've got a Lunatone, which is really cute. He's floating in the sky as a moon should be. I think this is a pretty card as well. Alright, we have an Energy Switch, Heliolisk, Corfish, oh, a Creeper Tangela, another city scene. I would be scared if I was walking down the street and saw this Tangela. He's ready with poison powder. Terrifying scene. We have an Executor. He's out of wherever the execute was before and is on the attack, for sure. We have a Celebi skipping across the water, it looks like. Very pretty. Another Volcanion. Ooh, a Magneton, which, again, this is, I think, the same artist that as the Firo, where, like, the foreground has a really dark line art and then kind of fades a little bit more the further back into the environment you go. And we've actually got a couple of different, like, Magnetons in this art, too. We got one there and one there. Kind of makes me think of, there was, like, a Pokemon episode about, Magnemites all, like, coming together. It's a very cute episode. It made me like Magnemite a lot, actually. And then we've got a reverse hollow Delmise and a Yveltal. If you have any tips for saying this one's name, it's always been a struggle. Yveltal. Another really aggressive pose on this one. Alright, we've got a Delibird again, or Spoink on the laundry line, an Electrike, we got a Sobble who, for once, is not crying. He's just playing in the water, it looks like. It's actually pretty cute. A Centiskorch, a very aggressive Centiskorch, terrifying. I don't like bugs, and that's even scarier if that was coming for my Pokemon. Then we've got Stonejourner. I just think this art is hilarious. He's definitely doing like the stony kick move here, and it is so funny. Like, I'm just imagining a giant rock formation, like basically Stonehenge coming at you, kicking like this. It'd be very funny. Oh, we'll set this one aside. We've got Lily's Determination. Heard good things about this card. We've got a reverse hollow Meganium, which I love the jungle vibes of this card. Give me more dinosaurs in the jungle. Then we have a Premium Power Pro, which is quite the name, but this is also just an orange Powerade. It is reverse hollow though. And another Xerneas. We have our Sandshrew. Oh my goodness. We have a Litleo. This is giving like Lion King the oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the wildebeest. Is that what they're called? They're gonna come through the canyon. That is what this is giving. A Clauncher Cameo art. Okay, what? So this art style is obviously, always has a lot of interesting things going on, but there's these people here this time. Like, I think they're on the beach or something, but they are not happy about this Clauncher getting water everywhere or escaping. I don't know what's going on, but that's really funny. Just the pose, oh my gosh. We have a Tinkatink, adorable. Another Lily's Determination. Gumshoes. A Tinkaton. Got the giant hammer now. Stay away from my Corviknights. Oh, we've got a Houndstone. A Houndstone. This art is so pretty. I love this so much. Ugh. It's always a good time when, like, one of your favorite Pokemon just gets, like, a really cute art. Definitely a good one for our Ghosty Binder. And then we've got the reverse hollow Sobble. And, ooh, I think that's pretty dang good. We've got the full art Lily's Determination. That's really cool. I always love trainer cards, too, especially if they will actually be relevant in TCG. There's something on her dress. Okay. Very cute. And she's got the little bag. How cool. What a great pull. Alright, so I didn't mention we did open some ETBs, and mine, I had 3 Mega Venusaur EXs, all the same art. I just thought it was so funny, like, what are the odds of getting 3 Megas, of the same Mega in one ETB? It's very funny. Alright, we've got our Lion King, Litleo, our Tinkatink. Oh, wrong pile. There we go. Tinkatink. Our happy little Greavard. This is so cute. It makes me think of Peanut. She's always ready to give puppy kisses. We've got Sandshrew. Boss's orders. He's back. Hey, Frostmoth. Which is also a very pretty card as well. Oh, I like this Kadabra. This is actually really neat. You get to see a little bit of, like, the psychic effects on this environment, because you can see, like, how the lines kind of get distorted near where the, like, I don't know, area of effect is going. I think that's a really neat way of showing that, actually. That's cool. We've got Lieutenant Surge's Bargain Reverse Hollow. I don't know what he's bargaining for. Oh, a prize card. Okay, okay. We've got a reverse hollow of that Napping Seedot. Which, are its eyes closed or open? Unsure. And we've got a Clawitzer. Very aggressive. I think this is very funny that it has an ability to fall back to reload. That's fun. Alright, we have the Toxic Croak here, which I don't care for this guy. I don't got anything to say about that one either. Oh my god. Then we have the most adorable Stuffle. This art is so cute. Oh my gosh. I don't even really like... I'm not a big Stuffle fan, but look at that. You cannot deny that that is adorable. And it's got, ooh, I just noticed it's like colored pencils for the line art. I don't know if it's gonna show very well here, but if you look at like the flowers, you can kind of see the line art goes through a couple different colors, almost like those multicolored pencils. You can see it a little bit on the ear too. Oh, here's a good one. Here's a good one. This flower here in the back. Oh, I really like that style, actually. That's really cool. Oh, a Gimmighoul. Okay, he is definitely setting a trap. Oh my gosh, he's put this coin out to get your attention so he can come in for the attack or a steal or something, or a slap. So, I don't know, that's very funny. He's going in the ghost binder, though. We've got a Sizzlipede, another city scene. This is actually a very cool angle. It's coming out of the sewer, which is questionable for a Sizzlipede. Not a huge fan of that fact, but very cool angle. I'm thinking about like drawing from that perspective would be interesting. And we've got a Celebi again. A Crawdaunt looking very dark. Very dark. Which, I mean, it's dark Pokemon, but I just think it's making me think of like comic book, like edgy comic book style. We've got a Mystery Garden, which I don't know where this is from offhand. It doesn't look super familiar, but it's very pretty, very serene. I like it. Then we've got a reverse hollow Shuckle. Ooh, we have a illustration rare Litleo. This one is not giving Lion King vibes. Another city scene here, but very like overgrown area, like maybe in kind of an area with a lot of plants, which is interesting, kind of an interesting vibe. I like it. You've got some people in the background here. This almost looks like a grill, possibly a trash can. It's hard to tell from this angle. I like it. He's just on the prowl. How cool is that? And then we've got a Cinderace with a big ol' kick here. That's a fun one. We have our happy little Sobble, a Toxicroak, the most adorable Stuffle, sneaky little Gimmighoul, our very cool Marshadow, a Fighting Gong, that neat Kadabra, a reverse holo Cinderace that we just saw, the regular holo for, a reverse holo Frostmoth, and ooh, a Mega Mawile EX. I have to say, these like EX cards, the way they did this gradient for the colors is super cool. I really like that. And it's got like the cool poison vibe on this one. I will say I hated fighting Mawile, but this is such a cool art. Interesting choice for the name of that first attack, but sure. Alright, we've got a Spearow, Magneton, a Raboot. He's just kicking around, kicking the can. That was good. Well, to me, if you didn't enjoy it, you're probably in the wrong place. I'm sorry. I think this is cool. It's another like very watercolory art. We've got an Ivysaur. Almost looks like he's hiding from the rain. This has almost like a 3D model kind of look to it, which is neat. It makes me think of almost like the Tales of series, like that style. Very cool. We've got a Garganackle. Powerful Assault. I love it. Oh, not much to say about the art itself, though. I think it is very like dynamic, very cool. I would be terrified if a gigantic salt monster was coming at me like that. We have a Goldango, which I love this. I know I've said a lot, I like the line art style. I just like art. I really like this heavy art style too, with the very harsh lines you get for the kind of helping with the action pose. You can also go into the Ghosty binder. We got a Fighting Gong, the hilarious Stonejourner reverse holo. We've got a reverse holo Onyx as well, so double fighting. And then we've got the Steelix. How funny. Alright, we still have so many to go. I've only done half booster box openings on here before, because usually I want to open a bunch of packs, but we got the ETBs at the same time, so it worked out well. So y'all get an extra long video for opening the whole booster box this time. We've got that sneaky Sizzlipede. We've got the happiest Nuzleaf I think I've ever seen. This guy is just living to eat this berry. It is super cute. And I also really like this style. Everything kind of like blends together, but not in a way where it's all super muddied. It's a really interesting effect. Because like you can see there's a lot of extra green kind of as the shadow along the head here, and then even like along the feet at the bottom. It's a very neat style. But he can go into the feet binder. Then we have a Sandslash. Looks like a similar area to where that Litleo was at, kind of in the alley, but there's a lot of plants. I'm like dissecting what the city is like. We have an Abra floating a flower, a leaf, and a stick. I think that's really cute. This is one of my biggest pet peeves, though, with Pokemon cards, is how they space out their attacks. Why does teleportation attack need to be all the way away from the energy symbol? Why? It just bothers me. That's super nitpicky. It's more justified if there's another one that's really long, but like has a lot of energy it needs below it. Because then I'm like, all right, you want to line it up. This one though, there's just a ton of white space. Why? Then we've got Lieutenant Surge's Bargain, another Frost Moth, a Garganackle, Reverse Hollow Iron Defender. Ooh, a Reverse Hollow Spiritomb. And a Yveltal. I even played Y and I don't know how to say it. Ooh, an Ultra Ball. Can always use more Ultra Balls for various decks. We have Jinx in the City. I don't know what's going on here. I don't care to know either. We've got an Onyx, an Ice Cube. Ooh, we've got a Shedinja, which, ooh, I love this art. You have so much detail going off around in the leaves around it, but because of how dark the color is, it's hard to see and helps the Pokemon pop. And then you've got the shadow work with like the little stippling effects. I don't know how well you can actually see that because they're tiny stipples, the little dots. It's probably best on the halo, but ooh, I like that a lot. You can go into the Ghosty binder. I don't think I actually have any Shedinjas in the Ghost binder yet. Well, there's two of them now. I had to separate. I have too many ghost cards. We have another Inteleon, a Strange Timepiece, a Reverse Hollow Chikorita. This is super cute too because I love when people make like planters of Chikorita and then you put like a leaf propagation in it. And that's kind of what I think of with this, like, with all of the garden stuff here. Very cute. Ooh, we got a Delibird illustration rare. It's so funny. It looks like a, oh my gosh, what are they called? Mass Outbreak. There we go. It looks like a mass outbreak because like he's kind of supposed to be Santa almost, and it's funny seeing a bunch of them all in one place. But that is super cool. Got the reflection too in the water. That's neat. He can either give you a quick gift or a gentle slap. Very funny. And we've got a Raikou to round out that pack. Alright, we got a Switch. Always good to have on hand. We have our Traveling Execute. A Beware. What? I would beware of walking down this alley is what I would do. Yeah, that's certainly a thing. Oh. Okay, now I'm just looking at where I was like, oh, this one doesn't line up. There is an extra space here. And now I'm realizing I think they are all the same distance away, regardless of how much energy, which is an interesting design decision. I guess so you always are looking at the same like space and you can quickly tell, like the name right away makes it more obvious perhaps how much energy it needs for that attack. I'm overanalyzing this is design brain. Welcome to every day of my life, but I would be scared if I saw this Beware. How do we go from the most adorable Stuffle to this? It looks like he's gonna come, like, take my lunch money. Yay, we've got the Helioptile, but this is a Yukamori card, so this will be going into my artist binder. Ooh, we have the Mega Signal. Search your deck for a Mega Evolution Pokemon EX, which that is a mouthful to say. Reveal it, put it into your hand. Okay, alright, interesting. Seems pretty good. Another Shedinja. Oh, we have a Ninetales. A very pretty Ninetales. I like that a lot. Supernatural Shapeshifter. Ooh. We almost ran out of room. It's a good thing there wasn't any attack power on that one. Then we have a Reverse Hollow Executor, Executor, yeah, sure. Alakazam Reverse Hollow, and we have a Kyogre. I'm always a little, I don't love when you can see its teeth. It's kind of unnerving. We have a Nickit, which is adorable. Oh, hang on, I gotta get a better look here. I can't see exactly. I was trying to look at there's some little stickers on this. I think it's another garbage bin. There's a lot of garbage bins in all this art. Yeah, there's some interesting stickers, but I can't quite see, like, make out exactly what it looks like. But very cute. We have a Miltank. Oh, there we go. We have a Miltank. It's interesting. He's got a belly full of milk. Okay. We have a Curlia, a Drizzile, the Emo evolution. We have a Shiftry, another Boss's Orders, another Stonejourner. We've got a reverse hollow of that Clyman Tyrogue. We have a reverse hollow Pokemon Center lady, which this is the new design with like the little pink hair. I mean, I guess they've always had pink hair. I think it was just more obvious. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's the newer Pokemon Center lady. And what's this? We got a Mega Latias EX. Again, the colors are super cool. Remember though, Latias, very, very nice, timid creature, hates fighting, loves people. You get that definitely from this art as well. It's so cool. We have another happy little Nuzleaf, a Sandslash, an Abra, a Switch, a Solrock. The sky in this is so, like, such an interesting take that you don't usually see in, like, Pokemon card art, right? That's really neat, actually. Whisker is the artist. That's so cool. We have a Shiftry, a Magnezone, Lashing Bolt, a reverse hollow Snover, just enjoying the snow, a reverse hollow Clawitzer, and a Meganium. Alright, we have a Lopunny. Very pretty colorway on this one. You get like sunset vibe. A Knackle Stack. This Pokemon's so funny. I love it. A Magnemite Francois. I love Francois. Which, if you don't know, watch the Pokemon Journeys anime. It's really good. We've got a happy Vulpix bounding through the fields of flowers. And then it has the attack Stampede. That's the cutest Stampede I have ever seen. We have our Shuckle, Lieutenant Surge's Bargain, a Ninetales. Again, love the colors on this, so pretty. Ooh, we have the Thievul, which is almost like the opposite. They're both foxes. And this is, the reverse hollow too. The purple is so fitting, and you've got like the little roses. Oh, that's really cute. I like it. And we have a Score Bunny hopping through the city, but it looks like there's like, it's like maybe a place where like a farmer's market or something. There's a lot of berries back here in these like baskets. That's fun. And then we've got a Mega Manectric EX. That was a hard one to say. Again, super cool pose. I love the like effects they have here. This one's like purple and pink, which I love. It also goes really well as like a contrast to the yellow from Electric. Ah, how cool. If you hear any squeaking, Peanut the corgi has decided it is time to play. Alright, we have a Ralts, which I really like the way they did the line art coloring in this. So it's like a shadow of the... I'll be right back. What are you doing? What are you doing? Peanut, say hello. Hello, Peanut. What's going on? See, this is what I'm doing. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the puppy kisses. What a good girl. Okay, I'll put you down. Okay. We have a Ralts, which I think I was saying something about I like the way they did the coloring on the line art. It's like a darker shade of Peanut. Oh my goodness, she is chasing her tail now. Okay, let's see, we've got Ralts, okay. We have a Makuhita, a very neat line artless style. It's cool angle, it looks like he's punched the tree that you're looking out from. That's really interesting. I was like, at first I was like, what are these floating? Oh, he's punched the tree. That's actually a really neat, like, perspective. We've got a Thievul again. A young goose prowling the city. The city. We have an Inteleon. A strange timepiece. A Shuckle. We have a reverse hollow Garganackle. A reverse hollow Knuckle Stack. And an Alakazam. Are you having fun? You're so silly. We have a Score Bunny. A young goose. A rare candy. An Ice Cube. Crawdaunt. Iron Defender. Soul Rock. Reverse Hollow Nemel. A reverse hollow Beware the Beware. And a Steelix. Starting off with that cute little Bulbasaur, we have a Pokemon Center Lady, Riolu, going in for an accelerating stab. That's a great depiction of that. Let's try to skip ahead here. We've got a Nickit, a Spiritomb, a Mega Signal, a Celebi, reverse hollow Xerneas, reverse hollow Delibird, and a full art Mega Signal. That's actually pretty cool. I'm like trying to get the right angle. Oh, there you can see it, like sparkles in the middle there. Very cool. Our traveling executes. Beware the Beware. I'm gonna say that every time now. Helioptile. The Ralts. I just like the colors on this too. It's really cool. Wally's Compassion. A Pyroar. Executor. A reverse hollow Shiftry. Reverse hollow Yveltal. And an Alakazam. We've gotten a lot of Alakazams, but we've got some great stuff too, so not complaining. Alright, we've got our Creeper Tangela, a Clauncher, that very sweet Pachirisu, Graphii, which I always have a hard time saying, but another, like, neat little city scene. There is another trash can. I might have to look into if all of the city scenes have a trash can. It's looking questionable there. We've got the Firefish here, Iron Defender, Spiritomb, Reverse Hollow Boss's Orders, Reverse Hollow Ninjask, said that funny, and the Dialga. Alright, we have a Bailey. Oh, very, like, mysterious forest vibe here. I like it. Beautiful colors there. Our Spearow, Onyx, Snom. I don't think we saw Snom yet. Ultimate funny little guy. I love the way they did the lighting, like made the lighting come through with like also like the semi-transparent look on his body. Very cool. We have a Shuckle, Risky Ruins. Interesting. A Houndstone, Reverse Hollow Lopunny, a Reverse Hollow Rare Candy, and a Mega Absol EX. We've got a good amount of Megas, which is great. Oh, I also love Mega Absol. It's such a cool Pokemon. I love Absol anyway. I have a hard time figuring out, and let me know if you feel like it belongs in like the dog section of my binder. Like, I can't quite figure out where it fits among like the different animal types. But I love Mega Absol. Alright, we are starting off with another Snom. We've got a Scorbunny, our Tinkatuff, Nuzleaf, Stonejourner, a Forest of Vitality. It's really cool the way the lighting is coming up from below the trees. That's really neat. A Volcanion. Ooh, a Reverse Hollow Helioptile. Might put this one in my Yukamori binder. And then we have a Reverse Hollow Yungoos and a Meganium. Alright, we've got that Makuhita with the Corkscrew Punch. We have a Thievul, a Yungoos, a Tangela, Risky Ruins, Houndstone, a Tinkaton, ooh, Acerola's Mischief. I don't think we've seen this at all yet. You can only use this if your opponent has 2 or fewer prize cards remaining. Nice. I don't see a secret Mimikyu in this card though, so not as cool as it could be. But still very cool. We've got the Reverse Hollow Nincada as well. And a Kyogre with his creepy little teeth. Alright, we're down to the last 10 packs now. It's actually gone by pretty quickly. Alright, we've got the Nacli with these very pretty, like, watercolor, like, muddied watercolor look. I like it. Our Chikorita. A Mantine. Oh, this is so adorable. I think he's neat. I've always loved the Remoraid too, like, it's like a nice touch. Miltank. Gumshoes, Surfing Beach, Centiskorch, Reverse Hollow Ultra Ball, Reverse Hollow Greavard. Oh. Oh. I think I already mentioned it in this video, but I pulled 3 of these already from 1 ETB, so it is cool, but now I have 4. Hopefully no more, unless it's the alt art. We have Francois, Wapani, Graph II, Riolu, Magnezone, Acerola's Mischief, Centiskorch, Reverse Hollow Francois, Reverse Hollow Sizzlipede, and a Yveltal. We have a Tyrogue, a Sobble, Electrike, not Electrike, a Baneri, Shiftry, Lily's Determination, Gumshoes, Reverse Hollow Grumpig, which is, I think this is the first Grumpig we've seen. So, okay, the Spoink was bouncing on a laundry line. This one's like in the rain. I don't know what their story is. I don't know what's going on here. We have the Reverse Hollow Electrike and the Clawitzer. We have Shroodle, Heliolisk, Nincada, Corfish, Stonejourner, another Lily's Determination. At this point, I think I have a playset. Celebi, Toxicroak Reverse Hollow. Oh. Shackle! This art is so fun. I just think it's so neat. It's such an interesting style for a Pokemon card. I love it so much. And maybe this is a nod to the juice because it's like berry plants. I don't know exactly what kind of plants they are, but very cool. What a neat card. And then we have a Hariyama. Alright, we got Delmise. It's been a while since we saw him. Numel, Croagunk. There's that Spoink. Solrock, Crawdaunt, Magnezone, Reverse Hollow of that cute Pachirisu, Reverse Hollow of that cool Fearow, and a Cinderace. We have Fearow, Litleo, Tinkatink, Greavard, Crawdon, Mystery Garden, Solrock, Reverse Hollow Nuzleaf, Reverse Hollow Creeper Tangela, and Mega Lucario EX. This one I think will be going to my partner who loves Lucario. This is such a cool... It's just the megas are very well done. I like them a lot. The blue and the red. I don't know if it shows... Oh, there. The little sparkles in the... Right there, yeah. Always hard to get just the right angle. But looks super cool. Alright, we only got 4 left now. Getting close to the end. We have a Clauncher, Pachirisu, Graphii, Nacli, Volcanion, Orange Powerade, a Tangrowth. Whoa! That is a cool pose. I feel like Tangrowth, they usually are kind of just like there. I like that. That's really neat. Shows up the whip move, yeah. Reverse Hollow Salt. A Reverse Hollow Dialga. And another Cinderace. We've got a lot of Cinderaces too. Alright, last 3. Our bounding Vulpix friend, Pinkatuff, Seedot, Tyrogue, Tangrowth, Goldango, Orange Powerade, Reverse Hollow Ivysaur. Ooh, Ooh, full art of Inteleon here. I didn't even know this was in this set. That's pretty neat. It's almost like he's surfing. Is he surfing? Like, there's like a crest of the wave behind. Huh. I like it. It's neat. Pretty cool. And then we've got a Meganium to round that pack out. So final two. Alright, let's see what we can get here. We've got a Chikorita. We're losing our light. There we go. We've got a Chikorita. A Mantine, Miltank, a Shroodle, Grumpig, definitely very tender Pokemon that is Latios, a Repel. It must be working pretty well. I haven't seen any Zubats in here. A Reverse Hollow Mega Signal, a Reverse Hollow Stuffle. It's so cute. And a Mega Gardevoir EX. Very nice. Ooh, I love this is like a big old star shape. Or like, is that called a star shape? Like, I don't know what that's called, but I like it. I'm a designer who doesn't know what anything's called. But this is very cool. Love the pink and the yellow. And I don't know, Gardevoir is always pretty good. I haven't heard much about this card yet, but I imagine it could probably fit somewhere. We'll see, we'll see. Plus we got Mega Symphonia, Tales of Symphonia. I like it. Alright, last pack magic. Let's see what we can get. We've also got some really great pulls, honestly, so let's see what else is left. I'm gonna guess another Alakazam. Or Venusaur EX. Yeah, the Mega. Alright, we've got our Snover pal here. Baneri. Numel. Delmise. Grumpig. Force of Vitality. Executor. Reverse Hollow Firefish. Reverse Hollow Evil Crab. And I was right, but I will take this one. Oh my gosh. So I've gotten 4 Mega Venusaur EXs. 2 in this booster box. Wait, no. 5! I've gotten 2 in this booster box and 3 in one ETB. But at least we finally got a different version. This is really interesting. I hadn't seen these full art ones yet. So there's like 2 of him. What an interesting effect. I like it. And it's got the gradient too. I'm just like staring. I'm like, what's going on here? There's so much happening with this card. What an interesting pull art. How funny though. What a fitting end to pull another Mega Venusaur EX. We didn't get the alt art one to go with our Bulbasaur, but at least it's a different art from the other ones we've gotten, so I will take that as a win. And we've gotten some really great pulls, so very excited. And that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching, especially if you made it all the way to the end. I really appreciate it. I know this was a long one, but I hope you enjoyed all of my yapping and admiring all of the fantastic artwork that is always in the Pokemon TCG. And with all that said, I hope y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will catch y'all in the next one.